Here we go.
Rattlesnake venom hits from Medea's lips. Dragon Queen, cup of fire. Black arrows darken the sky. The order of the rose with the bows and arrows. Horses ride in full stride. The bolts hit the mark every time. Psychotropic logos. You know who's in the right. Ursus with the giggling smile. Produce the flowers with the pow. I give you my blood. Do you have the blood of the dying god? Sell fire. Put the stars in your eyes. Rub it in. The man who's laughing. I am being. Drink hallelujah from Aphrodite's lips. Ethos. Purple juice cult. Gorgeous. Make your face melt. Tarot cards dealt. Ancient songs of cosmic spells. Wave the magic wand from overhead. Simon says, Hail Satan.
Welcome back to Lady Babylon and more Bacchic Orgy. This is fantastic. Oh, God. You're going to love this tonight because what I have is a sudden and mind-blowing visitation. Oh, God. Who are we going to have tonight on this second date this week? And by the way, for those of you who come out, thank you. Thank you. I want to say it's a privilege and an honor to know that when I'm working on the day's presentation, that you're going to be beneficiaries of that labor, that field is full of ripe fruit. Oh, God, I love it. I love it. It's delicious. We're going to bring in, what are we going to do today? We're going to bring in Dionysus. Today, I want to bring you a total initiation. Today, I want to bring you up. We have a lot of people who are joining the congregation and a lot of people who need to see, what is this crazy person talking about? What are these crazy people in this chat? By the way, for the chats, everybody in the chat who's working the chat, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Yes, fantastic. I want to include some comments tonight, but the reason, people are asking me questions and people are getting the dope, and the dope is, it's good, isn't it? I mean, you cannot smoke that ancient Greek linguistic dope without it growing inside of you. It's like a spark. It's like it's like that spark that brings us all the art. Oh, God, I love it. It's, you get high on this stuff. They took me off. Chewy, are we up? They took me off because I'm a bad boy. I was just going to talk about our date. That's all I meant to do. Thanks for coming. That's fantastic. TIE fighters. Yeah. That's hey, I love it. Screamers. We used to call those screamers. Let's go to the next one. What do I want to do tonight, people? I want to bring you right in. The ship has already gotten there. Let's get off of it. And we're going right into the initiation. We're making the temple pure tonight. And people are like, what? This culty? Get out of here. Hail Satan. Get out of here, right? Hail Satan. Love it, right? If it scares you, good. It should. Right? Can I get Penelope? That gets my goat when people are like, you must be welcoming. No, we must welcome the sign of the cross and the multitude of sin that it covers tonight in the mind transforming illustrations that Chewy has put together for you. I want you to see what our slave AI has been able to do with all the images. I love this. What a world we live in. Is this glorious? Let's look at, bring me up that first text. I'm being very serious, people. You know what the problem is? The problem is proskunesus and daimonia, that they're all bowing to the demonic powers. They're all bowing to the demonic powers. So let's see what that means. Let's go into it. Are you ready to go into the demonic power stuff? Look at that gorgeous last word. Okay, go hit the next one. Well, here we go. Are you ready? This many of you may find this shocking, but I want to stretch your brain now. So for everybody, take it down for a second, Chewy, and then we're going to put it right back up. For everybody who's saying, I want to take those classes, thank you very much. My inbox for requests is so stuffed, I can't manage it. So thank you very much. You're going to be fighting the tide here, but I'm getting to the point that we need to start bringing people in dojo, and I need people to come in, and I will start making appointments. So what I'm recommending now is be persistent and stay with pursuing discussion with me through Wisent for now, right? That's the avenue that we have to meet. I can't keep putting off allowing people access to those sources. So I'm going to open up times, and I want you to sign up for those dojo times whenever you so desire. And you'll get some basic training up front with me, and I get to see what your metal is, which I always enjoy. Don't you love licking metal? I love that. Let's go to the next one. Look at what this means, people. It's going to blow your mind. What is it to daimonizomai? What is it? Listen, it sounds like daimon, doesn't it? That's because daimon's Greek. It's because daimon's Greek. Here we go. It's fate. Right? It's that fate that's appointed, right? You have one. Wait. That's not what I thought. Yeah, look at the first line in Greek under A. Alos kata alen, daimonize taituchen. Yeah. Look at their translation. Each one has his own fate appointed, right? You daimonizo, your tuche. Your tuche is your fate, right? Oh, it's the chance that is you. Now, wait a minute, though. Look at number 3 down below. What does that all mean? Well, it means to be possessed by a demon or an evil spirit. To be possessed, to be deified. This is what I'm showing you tonight, right? I'm bringing in Bacchus. He'll be in here in a minute. We'll introduce him. Right? It's everything's cool, right? Welcome. I appreciate, by the way, tonight is, laid back, but we're going to do some heavy stuff because I want people to be able to have that initiation. Okay, what do we here at this initiation to bring? Bring it up. We're here to bring the Eidola. Are you ready? This guy doesn't just talk about it. He actually does it. It's fantastic. Eidola. What are Eidola? Well, it's the plural of Eidolon. And give me the next one. What's an Eidolon? Look at this, people. Just relish this. Relish the Greek thought now. What you're doing is you're working out your brain. Are you ready? Right. Here we go. Phantom. What? We're worshiping phantoms? We're worshiping phantoms, brah. Isn't that cool? An unsubstantial form. And wait, what? Look at number 3. Does somebody smell that sacrifice? Here he comes. An image reflected in a mirror, right? Or in water. You can do it with a silver bowl, right? They love this. Oh, God. An image in the mind, an idea, a fancy. Now I want you to look at the bottom. It's tucked away at the bottom, but I want you to see it does indeed pair. This fine wine, this image, pairs with Urania. It's Uranian. The image is Uranian. And what is that? Where is your Uranian image? Okay, so for those of you who are here to see them practicing the mystery, to see the execution of the mystery, I'm not talking about people with fairy tales. I was listening to something before this. Neil was in the thick of it. He was in the thick of it with some people. He sounded like the Emperor Julian for a minute because he's talking with people who are twisting the classical history and don't just to try to control a text. It was those monists again. He's talking to a big group of monists. Yes, my God, just ask them, please. Will somebody please ask them why ancient Hebrew only has 8,000 unique words? Please. Oh, by the way, could you get over that 1.5 million for sexy Greek? I don't know. You know they're estimating that, right? Because we can't cover. Can you believe we cannot delve to the extent of the ancient Greek mind? Ooh, doesn't that sound sexy? Go into a date. Go into a date with the object of delving into her mind. Oh, and you can't reach. You can't get to all the depths. You're just in awe. It's just in awe. Does that turn you on? That turns everybody on. And when I say that, I'm saying that because it's what makes life. Watch this. Watch this. Give me the next one. Here we go. Bring in the Bible, please. Bring in the. Where's the thing? Right. Oh, who do I dedicate this spanking to? Tonight, I dedicate this spanking to everyone of those seminarians in every classroom across this country, across North America. Let's just do the whole world. Every seminarian in every place. I dedicate this spanking. Shame on you. Shame on you. Here we go. Let's see the real. Kai u metanoesan ekton phonon auton ute ekton pharmakon auton ute ektes porneas auton. What do they have? What are they doing? They're not turning away from their system of murders. Of murders? Yeah. Murders and drugs. Death stuff and porneia. It's too much porneia. What are they doing with the porneia? You see, you have to have the porneia or the mystery doesn't work. Mystery doesn't work. Yeah. Let me give you a couple of these words real quick, and then we're bringing Dionysus, I promise you. One of these things that you just saw were the klemma, right? What's a klemma? And everybody in the translations, when they translate this into the horrible Anglo-Saxon garbage that you call the King James Version and everything after it, all of that stuff, we use theft, right? Look at number 2, just stuck in there. Look at this. I want you to tease the word. A stratagem, as in war. Okay. Some kind of fraud, some kind of fraudulent action perpetuated. Okay. I'm feeling that theft. I'm getting it. Look at the bottom. Call in the love. Look at the eroticon. Oh, you can have a klemma eroticon. You can have an erotic klemma. What's your erotic klemma? That's that secret affair. That's that clandestine amour. Oh, love it. Love it. Are you ready? Why did you think the porneia and the drugs were there? Right? Why did you think the porneia and the drugs were there? This is that early. Hey, guys, monists, you realize Judaism and Christianity and Islam are just the monist offshoot of the Saturnian satanic religions of the Bronze Age. You realize that, right? You realize 1,000 years before there was a Jehovah, 1700 years before there was an Allah, right? You know what was there before? Do you know what was there before? Satan. Yeah, satanic origins, baby. Ah, what'd you think all that porneo was there? Why did you think all that porneo was there? This is going to open our eyes. Are you ready? Let's keep going. Keep going. Ooh, yeah, bring it. I love your new background, Chewy. That's fantastic. By the way, speaking of murders, because when you read this in an English translation, to be quite honest, it just reads like a list of vices or problems, and some of them don't match so much. Some of them are horrible, and the others like what? And the drugs are translated as sorceries. And that's always funny. What's a phonos? Well, in this case, it can be a special word. Now, everybody in Satanic Congregation, please understand, now we're going to go a level deeper. Your seminarians, shame on their small buttocks. They did not get their diving certifications, and they never go this low. This is not the typical phonos. You'll find this, tucked away, way down. What kind is this? It's a murderous. And where do we see this murderous? We see Tan. Oh, look at that Dorian. Pindar loves Dorian. Oh, God. Can you see the columns? Did we get any Dorian columns in that stuff tonight? Right? And remember, the stuff is old. There's no Moses. Doesn't exist. He's a creation, a figment of the 3rd century BC, right? We're talking actual history. Look, the murderess was that Medea. This is from the oracular ode of Pindar, Medea's oracle, right? She is that one. Do you know what she is involved in? She is involved in the pharmakeia. She is involved in raising you from the dead. She's involved in opening your eyes. She is the Ewa. And Bacchus will always lead you right to her. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. All right. I think if we ponder this for a minute, all you flame keepers, all you Vestals who have kept this knowledge hidden and secret, bravo. Through the years. Oh, God. If we didn't have so many witnesses, nobody would have known. Fantastic. Those witnesses, right? We got to bring them up from the dead. Nobody cares what I think here, right? It's not a matter of that. Let's go. I want to show you. Are you ready? Okay. The power that I'm talking about, people, I'm translating to you. The power that I'm talking about is mantic power. The one who enters into the state of the Bacchant. Just like the one who is insane, they have a share of the prophetic power, the prophetic mania. So that when the God, are you ready? Hear it. When the God enters the body, the God brings the one who is made insane. He brings them the future. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so let me understand this. When Dionysus comes, right, the Son of God, when he comes, he brings you the ability to speak future. Okay, fine. Okay. And it's in mania. Does everybody see that? This is that old Saturnian satanic Bronze Age mystery from which Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all sprang. Yes. Do you remember what Herodotus says? The Greeks know it too. Herodotus says in Arabia, you know what they all worship in Arabia? They all worship Dionysus and Aphrodite. Yes, your ancestors. Those of you who are Talib with the Taliban, who are throwing acid in the faces of girls and killing education and preventing them. I see them over there. They're getting ready. They're giving some of those people rights. They're giving some of them, here, take it, fight for it. Yeah. And what happens, you acid face throwing monsters? Your satanic origins become apparent. That's the funny thing. Satan always has the checkmate on Yahoo, on Allah. He's always got the checkmate because Satan knows something everybody else doesn't. Yeah, he knows. Yahoo was born. Yeah, Yahoo was born. You want to know what was before Yahoo? Do you want to know what was before Allah? Do you want to know? Here we go. Dionysus. That's our introduction to Dionysus. Let's bring him out. Is he going to come out here? Is that the first one? Chorus. We got to have a chorus come in before Dionysus. What does this say? It says, Hosea portnatheon. Hosea with a capital H, baby. Hosea, she is that queen of the gods. Oh my God. And she's using, look at what the chorus is doing. The chorus here, where are we? Who did we just dredge up here? Oh my God. Who did we just dredge up here? We dredged up Euripides, who used to write his poetry in caves. His mother, who's the root cutter, would collect all the drugs for the community that they're using within their rites connected to the temples. Isn't that nice? So here he is, and he says, listen up through his chorus. They say, Hosea, she is the queen of the gods. Who is Hosea? Give me that one. Well, what is that? Who is this? Where did she come from? Hallowed, sanctioned, or allowed by the law. And now they put of God. And then when they do, they mean Zeus, because this is long before your time. This is the mystery. Look who it is. Look through the Judeo-Christian lens, the monist lens. Look through it, ladies and burkas. And what do you see? Nature. DK. That word DK is justice. She is a lady. If that isn't the sexiest thing, if that isn't the greatest thing in the world. Oh my God. Do you see why the atheists who don't follow DK, who don't follow the gods, you see why they're so dangerous? Monism is a digression from the progression of history. It was when it caught in the Egyptians. You know, the Egyptians got that herpetic virus to start with, that psychic herpes called monism, right? Makes monists. What are monists? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not know? It turns out there are no lizard people. There are no aliens. It's too far, right? No, it's monists. It's an invasion of them. They're a virus. They're a virus in the progression of human history. How do I say that? I'll give you the example of the Egyptians, because the Egyptians had that monist herpes to start with, right? And they got it with Akhenaten, remember? And it was rebellion against Amon. Who is Amon? He is the leader of the 8, the Ogdoad. The Ogdoad. He is the leader of the Ogdoad, right? You cannot follow the monists and reverence Sabbat. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, keep it going. Here it comes. Here it comes. Dionysus, would you mind speaking for us? What's wrong? You say, I can't see him. He's not there. He's not there. Trust me. Trust me. Dionysus, thank you for your entrance. And I'm here to ask you, do you have any wisdom for us? What does Dionysus say? I'm going to translate it. Someone would seem to be not thinking all that well, trying to say wise things to the unlearned. Oh, did he just insult me? Did you just insult me? I think he did. Let's see if it carries out. But Okay, so you're not going to be euphonic. Look at those last two words. You're not going to be euphonic, right? Saying wise things to somebody who is unlearned. Not going to be euphonic. What does that mean, euphonic? This sounds like one of those crazy Greek ideas. If you look up phrein, you're going to find something like mind. You're going to find something like the power to judge, capacitate. Oh, God, it's all over the place because there's like 50 words for mind. And you don't know which is which one. I don't even know what a heart is anymore. Oh, God. What's my diaphragm? Go to the next one. Look, tucked away in the definition of phrein is to be in possession of one's senses, right? To be in possession of one's senses. Say it's almost. Look at this linguist here at the bottom. These are those Brits. Lovely, lovely Victorian Brits. Love them. I would like to line them up and spank them all. I would like to. They would like it as well. You know that they would. If you don't know that, what are you doing in here? Oh my God. To be in possession of your senses, they say it almost equals zain. To be sensible or to be alive, right? Zao is the Greek concept of having life or being in possession of your senses. Are you alive? Are you in possession of your senses? Do you know what the Ewa was called? She was called Zoe. She was that life. Imagine this, if you're on your date and you're trying to get to you're trying to move all through her brain, and it just takes you wonderful, different sort of places, and you realize this is life. This is life. That's what she is, the Ewa. That's what she is. Oh, God. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, didn't somebody say, he said I could tell the future, right? I thought he said I could tell the future. Go back to let's see where it is. We don't have that many tonight. So I'm going to hit you with these, and I want you to realize while I'm doing it, please understand the images that you're receiving are the images that you will then use to unlock the mystery. Dionysus, can you tell us what's the function of your daimon? Of your daimon? Luce meho daimon autos hotan ego thelo. The daimon itself frees me whenever I want. Interesting. This is from, the daimon itself frees me. You mean it's a lytic process? We'll call it a lytic process. Let's see the next one. Can you tell me? Can you tell me, Dionysus? What do you mean the daimon is there with you? Dionysus, now the things he suffers, he says, the things that I suffer, those things he sees. The daimon sees because he's there. He's there. And wait a minute, Dionysus, bring in the man of sorrows. Bring in the man of sorrows. Do we have a creepy Jesus? Bring up creepy Jesus, please. No, you forgot. What are you doing? There he is. Hello, creepy Jesus. Hello. Oh, this is wonderful. Now, you'll notice he's been Christed. We're going to look at it in just a second. He's been Christed, and I'm going to show you a text that's going to change your orientation, your quantum orientation. Are you ready? Get ready. Scary Jesus. He's there. He's doing the purple, people. What did you expect? He's the Christ. He's the Christ. Where's the man of sorrows? Did you bring him back? There he is. And what is the man of sorrows? He says, I can't see. I can't see the demon that's hanging around you. Where is he? Show me. Where is he? I don't see the demon. Does anybody see the demon? Does the man of sorrow see the demon? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Dionysus will tell you He's right next to me. He's right next to me. Can you see him? He's right next to me. You can't see him. Do you know why you cannot see the demon next to me? Because you are Asebes. Did he say he's insulting us again? Asebes. You are without sebo. What is the Greek verb sebo? What does it really mean? First of all, it's usually in the middle voice. The older form is active. People who are taking Greek will love this. It's commonly in the middle voice, sebomai, right? But the older form, sebo, is an active. So you have to think of it. What does it actually mean? And you'll find when you look it up, it's the opposite. Are you ready for this? What do I do when I sebo? It's the opposite of what I do when I hubrizo. When I hubris someone. Wait, and you put your calculator, can you feel it? Can you feel your calculator? Oh God, it's kind of vibrating a little bit like that. Yeah, hubris. And what is it when I do hubris? When I punch you in the face. If I walk up to you in public and punch you in the mouth, that's hubris. I can be charged with that. It's an assault, we would call it. It's hubris. What is the polar opposite in the Greek mind of the assault? It's not to take something like your freedom with a punch. That's how they put it. To take away your freedom by putting my hands on you. It's not that. It's not that. No. It's the opposite. It is to give reverence, to extend recognition, right? To extend an honor is to sebo. This is the word that is a machine within the classical mystery religion. It's a machine, and it causes the mystery to take place. Oh God, bring us. What did he say there at the bottom? I just want to make sure I covered that. Did we get everything Bacchus said there, Chewy? Boom. Yeah. Bring down the initiative. Okay. Yeah. Next to me, right? Because you're Asebes, right? Good. We got it. We got it. We're Asebes. Okay. All right. Again, I feel insulted, but I know I have a feeling he's going to do it again. Okay. Are you ready? This is our third pitch. You got to get this one. If you don't get this one, you're going to end up with the monists. Are you ready? Dionysus, tell me, who am I? Because when I walked in that temple, it said, know who you are. Yeah, okay, so tell me, who am I, Dionysus? Uk oistahotizes, udhodrais, udhostis ei. What does that translate? You have no idea what kind of life you're living. You have no idea what you're doing. You don't even know who you are. I knew it. I knew he was going to be negative. I'm going to put my buttocks over here. Shame on me. Hey, you, Amen. Oh, kind of feels better on this side. Oh, that's why they do it. I'm starting to get that Victorian. I'm starting to understand the Victorians a little bit better. Okay, let's keep going. We have, it's kind. People are like, look, let's go. Dionysus, tell me something. What do you want us to do, sir? What? You want us to put on the purple? Oh, that's fantastic. Go to the next one. Oh, God. Well, okay, I'm putting on the purple. I don't know about the rest of you. And where are we going, buddy? Are you ready? Dionysus, this is cool. I get it. I get the insults, right? I totally get it. It's totally cool to be here. Tell me something, Dionysus. Where are we going? Let's go. Imenhodus eremos. Well, you want me to go where? Where are we going? One more time. It's an agenda thing, guy. It's a, we got to go there. It's probably lunchtime. We got to be there, right? We're going to go to the Hodus eremos. What? The roads of the void. The roads of the void. Oh, God. That sounds like a good band or something. You know what I mean? The roads of the void. And what are you going to do? I'm going to lead you there. All right. Well, I'm good. Everybody else good. Everybody here who's here is consenting. Right? We're all consenting. I don't care if you're 50 or 15, you're consenting to go. Watching me, you're consenting to go to the void. You wanted to find the way. I'm showing you the way. Oh, God. Oh, I get, love it. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Dionysus, please, please, what are you going to do to us on the way? Dionysos hemas exemusomen. Excuse me, exemusosentade. Oh, look at that third word. Now, wait a minute. This is Dionysus speaking, right? Yes. Euripides, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dionysus. He puts Dionysus in the mouth of Dionysus. And he says, Dionysus mused us. Wait, he what? I want to muse you. You want to do what? Moses, the bringer, Moses of the song, right? Because you don't know him because you hear lawgiver, right? You don't know he's songwriter and all that because he's a character that was based upon Musaeus, right? The muse is everything in the mystery. She is the invisible daimon. The invisible daimon. Yeah. I had something nice. Coming back. I'm going to stop for a minute and I'm going to tell you a little personal story. I don't usually include personal stories, but this one's relevant. And anywho, I was in transit to the interview with Danny Jones. And I was traveling and I just hopped onto, you know how it is. I just hopped on. I was late and I'm tired. Just, oh God, we were one of the last flights. Things were delayed. So it was like, oh, I was cranky. You know what I mean? And I walked into the little transit, rail. And there in these bright windows with bright lights I started to put my bags down. She must have been no more than 12. Well-dressed girl was standing next to me, and I pulled back because I thought I was gonna bump her or something. I didn't see her when I walked in, and I looked and there was nobody there. Do you know how wonderfully creepy it is to look into a reflection and to see somebody who isn't there? Let's keep going. Let's go. We got it. We're in. They say we've got a connection. Excellent. Gandhi. Oh, he's a warrior. All right, let's go. Give me the next one. Quick. Before the filters wear off. And look, what's happening? What's happening, people? You tell me. Man of Sorrows, how do you feel? I want you to feel. Now, I'm going to pull this one right out of your psyches. Are you ready? Man of Sorrows, how do you feel? I'm seeing double. I'm seeing two different worlds that have two different suns. I'm seeing things. Oh, you are. You know why? Because they say I'm translating. They say there was this guy, this stranger, he came into your presence and he was a goes. He was a guy who used the logoi. He's an epotic goes from Lydia, if you want the specifics. Oh God, these Greeks start talking. I'm like, what? Right? And anywho, he's got this wonderfully smelling, blonde curly hair, by the way. If anybody for a little portrait of Dionysus, you got to show him like he is, Bryce. He's a handsome guy, it's just the way it is. And what happens there? He's also got he's got that complexion, that wine complexion. You know what I mean? It's so sexy. It's like I'm translating. It's like the Aphrodite's graces. You know what I mean? It's like Aphrodite's graces. He's got them. Where's he got them? He's got them in his eyes. Wait, Aphrodite's graces in his eyes? Yes. Yeah, look at the bottom line. We're just going to jump to the last word, Neonisin. What is Dionysus always doing? Is hanging out with the teenage girls. And everybody, chorus, quick, somebody, where's the chorus? I missed the chorus of the Sisters of Frustration. Where are you people? I'm really disappointed here. Somebody raise the objection, will you, that we're talking about teenage girls? Will you please? Now, for those of you who've been following Jesus with the naked boy in the public park at 4 a.m., some of you have been following that. Remember, we're talking about the Neoniskos. Well, the next stage up from the boy or girl is that developing entity. Right, and that thing is the Neonias. Again, you can translate that as young boy, or some people will even use young man. Right. Well, he's hanging out with the young girls specifically. Right. Again, we told him you don't put the best looking angel with the Eve. You're not supposed to do that, right? Why not? Watchers are like, does this divinity ever get it? No, it's messing up again. That is what monism does. That's what monism does. It's on a track for self-obliteration. Oh, yes. Because when you put everybody in a box and then kill everybody who's outside the box, you're essentially killing yourself. Yeah. Oh, God, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Let's go to the next one. Oh, look, Dionysus, can you tell us really quick? How are we doing? The people out there, can you tell us? The people in the audience tonight, can you please tell us? What does the Satanic Congregation do? Do they get it? Do they get it? Do they get it? Great Lucifer, bringer of dawn. Do they get it? Wait, what? Look at that last word. Earlier, frenas, from frein again. What are we talking about? This frein thing for all the time. That's what happens. That's what Mother Greek allows you to do. It allows you to look into a mirror at yourself. The frein is you alive. Yes. Oh, isn't this nice? What did he say? Formerly. That's okay. Keep him up there because I know what he says. He says, formerly, your frein. Yeah. Your frein was what? Oh, my God. Formerly, your frein was not hugies. It wasn't what? It wasn't hygienic. It wasn't healthy. That's a medical term. Your mind is off, right? Formerly, but now, he said, now that you're in my presence, you're starting to have what you need. Okay? I think we hit that final pitch. I think we hit it. Are we close? I think so, Chewy. Let's blow this place. Are you ready here? Yeah, that's the one I just read. Give me the next one. They want the drugs. Okay, people, sit up for a minute, right? Everybody sit up for a minute. Here it is. I've been talking about this. People have been saying, oh God, how's he gonna, he just talks of this crazy stuff about Christ as a drug. Christ is a drug. Christ means anointed one. For all those. Oh, do you know what's waiting for you people? Oh, this is what's waiting for you people. Watch. Here it comes. Here it comes. Pharmakon. What is the pharmakon? What is the drug? Well, we have a drug at the top, and then we have a healing remedy in number 2. Look at number 2 under healing remedy, and look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 line down, and you're going to see the Greek word enchriston, followed by epichriston, and from the enchriston and the epichriston, we also have the antichriston. The Christ is the drug you put in the eyes for the sake of your friend. Oh, for your life. Because you didn't know. You have not been born again. That's why when he talks, we're idiots and we don't get it, because you're not alive. You're not alive. If you had been initiated, your eyes were open like those of Cicero, you would have said, my God, if you haven't done this, you really haven't lived. Yeah. To make you alive. Did you know your brain could be born after your body? Oh my God. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's go to the next one. This is gorgeous. We're almost there. We're almost there. Who is this? Who is this? Dionysus says, you're crazy, and not in a good way, because you could never find any drugs to cure you, and you're not suffering without them. So you mean I gotta have the drugs? Wait a minute. Can you say that again, Dionysus? Can you say that again, please? Yeah. He's no problem, right? You're nuts, right? You're nuts, and not in a good way, in a very painful way, because the drugs, you're not going to be able to find a cure by means of the drugs, and neither are the drugs, right, going to be able to be lived by without. You can't live without these drugs. You can't have your friend. Yeah. It's a system that perpetuates your friend. Oh, again, somebody told me just today, they were like, I don't know if I can keep up. I want to do Greek, but I don't know if I can keep up with these nerds, because this stuff is, it's way out there. Yes, guess what? Guess what? The more you do, the more you're going to understand how dumb you are. Do you know how many years I've spent recognizing on a regular basis how inadequate I am, how dumb I am? Do you know what I've done? I've hung around with a bunch of really, really, really smart dead people, and they didn't get there by birth. They got there by language. Oh God, Mother Greek, you are so sexy. I want to go to all the depths of Mother Greek's mind. I want to find where she is. Oh God, you're not gonna. Let's dig in. Let's dig in, Shui. Look at this, people. I'm giving you a Greek phrase, and this is a drug that will set your mind. Are you ready? And you're like, what? Yeah. Okay. Ready? What's it say? Psyches nosuses esti pharmakon logos. Now, for my Greek students, the verb to be is tucked in there, and you don't necessarily need that, right? That thing can be invisible. It's just in the present, no problem. Look at what we have, pharmakon and logos. Either of those, you can make your subject, right? So usually this is translated as reason is the drug of the sick soul. Reason is the remedy of the sick soul. But watch what Mother Greek does. Watch what Mother Greek does. This is also drugs are the reasoning of the suffering mind. That throne that you're sitting on is a pharmakon. Do you understand the philosophy of skutha? Right? This is that embedded, that deep philosophy, that logos, which is your what? It is your reckoning, man. It is that spinther. It is the spark of your very brain. That's what the logos is. What do you think Jesus, the Christ with the stuff in his eyes, is always talking about? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're kidding. You're kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Where are his horns? Put some horns on that guy. Let's go. Let's go to quick. Let's go to the next source. Boom. Watch this, people. Dionysus, Euripides, give it to me. This is people. Okay, I'm warning you. I'm warning you. This is a fastball. It's coming in. This is a 96, 97 mph, baby. Okay, it's coming right down. I'm telling you, this is coming right down the center. Now, see if your brain is able to contain it. Are you ready? Just absorb it, the Greek, with me. Tell me, Dionysus. I'm going to ask him a question. Tell me, Dionysus, what does your daimon do? Horon takaididos in orgia. Everybody saw the orgia on the end. You know, those are the rites. Horonta. What does my daimon do? Seeing the seer, it gives the rites. Seeing the seer. Seeing the seer. Horonta. And if you haven't experienced that, you're not in. You don't have the mania. You won't know the future, right? Step off the bus, right? Where is that? But I'm in there with Jesus. I want to know. I want to know. Oh, God, did you summon satyrs? You summon satyrs. See, we got to break out crosses every time you get satyrs, Chewy, right? We got to break them out. We got to break them out. Notice the goats. Have you shown the transformations? Oh, God, love the transformations. What do you do? What do you do, people? What do you do when you transgress time and space? Yeah, you live. You live. Oh, God. Are you alive? Are you alive? Have you been born again? Now, I love to do this. I love to do this because I know the fear. This is the fear that every evangelical, every Baptist, every Southern Baptist, every Presbyterian, well, some Presbyterians, I could even put some Methodists on this list, maybe. Yeah, the Catholics know because they have a hierarchy that tells them that's the way it is. But you got to thank that little tiny crack in your faith. That little tiny crack in my faith. Do I believe this? Do I believe this? Or is this guy going to get my goat? I got your goat tonight. I got your goat tonight. Covers a multitude of your sin. Oh, let's go to the next one. Boom. Bring it out. Penelope can stay there for a second. Right? What happens, people? Why is it that we cannot see these rites? Why is it? Because they despise. Wait, the rites, the mystery rites, they have an identity? Yeah, they do. And they cannot. Oh, God, are you serious? I'm starting to get a headache. Again, it's the Greek. Remember, every day, you're reading these people and you're like, damn, right? Aristotle. I still can't read Aristotle without thinking I'm really dumb. Right? And I'm looking, when I'm taking Aristotle at University of Wisconsin with the lady from Scotland, who is Aristotle was, oh God, she was so nerdy smart. She was like, every time I opened my mouth around her, I was like, oh God, you're gonna look dumb. You're gonna look dumb. And it's because she had been studying Aristotle. Imagine making one of the sharpest minds of history your tutor. You can do that with the Greek. For those of you who want to join, right? You want to go to Wyzant, you want to start, right? This is why you join up. This is why you enlist. You have access now. Think about the people who used this mind drug called ancient Greek. Think about them and you wonder, oh, is that why every third word I use is based on some kind of Greek root? Yes. Yes, people. This is our heritage. Come on. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is human heritage. Love it. We got a couple more here. I'm going to bring them on. We got to bring back Dionysus, right? This is just, it hates the rites. They hate Asebean. They hate it. The inability to recognize and to give honor to DK. They hate it. They hate it. The rites, they eject those who have that. Those who reject Ammon Remember those Cretans? They're always liars. They're always liars. Oh, God. They're always liars. It's the contest. It's the contest and the transformation. Ooh, they made it. You know, it's just like, I hate to tell people this. I really hate to tell people this. Yeah, bring that transformation, Chewy. I really hate to tell people this, but that power predates. Yeah, that power predates. You wondered about the goat. You know, you wondered. Let's go to the next one. Boom. We're almost in there. Are you ready? I want to now bring you, now that I've given you the chance to hear the daimon, right, of the initiation. And what we've done is we've taken that right out of Euripides, and we've taken that initiation power and applied it via the Greek. Are you ready? This is where you are. You are skuthizo. You are skuthizo. Where's this stuff coming from? Remember, he said he's some Lydian dude. Some Lydian dude that should have cued it in your head. You should have seen them. Those tribes. Oh, yes. Yes, I know where it's coming from. It's coming from a place where I can skuthizo and where the queen is skutha. I'm very... People, shave your heads. Shave your heads is what it means. What is this person who does this? The person who does this is the intoxicated. What? Are they on drugs? Absolutely not. Right? Unless your soap is a drug. Because they're on soaps. They're on brain soaps. Yeah. Twice a day, take a bath. Take a bath in the fumigation of the brain soap. You wash your, hidden parts. You wash your sweaty things. Even some people, will pick around in their nose and kind of clean it up. Right? Some people, I don't know, you clean your mouth out, you know what I mean? You clean everything. Why wouldn't you clean your brain? These are purgations. The clemma, yeah, it's a purgation. That's what we're here for. When you have been born again, you use the purgation to maintain your existence, your brain. It keeps you alive. Where do you think that inspiration comes from? I was trying to convince people recently with an object lesson of who the muse is by the fact that the muse does not surround us all. They had a saying in ancient Greek. It said, the richest of all the bastards is the one the muse loves. Oh, God. I tattooed it on my arm. When I read that, I was like, dude, I want this thing permanent. I want this thing permanent. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going to it. We're almost at the end. Here we go. Episkuthizo. What do I do when I epithuskizo? I ply you with drink in the Scythian fashion, because to be Scythian is to be intoxicated. Brain baths, people. Oh, love it. Next one, please. Next one, please. And second to last. What is somebody, right, or something that is skuthes? Skuthes. Rough, man. You're down to earth. What is rough? The void is rough, people. The void, the desert, you may translate it. The desert, the void is rough. Do you remember where we were going? Dionysus said, I remember now. He said we were going to go on that trip, that void. He was going to take us there on the way, right? We were going to go. Oh, God, you mean in that Scythian bent? We are on the way. Yes. Yes. The reason Jesus, the Christ, is full of drugs in his Christings is because he must walk the way. He must serve skutha. Oh, God. You mean Jesus Christ is a servant to the Medwa? If you want to use the automobile, you got to acknowledge the one who made it. Oh, God. God, it's so. I think it's last one. This is the last one, people. And thank you. I'm going to say a few remarks before I go, and I want to look at some comments. But I wanted to just bring up the Man of Sorrows one more time. Here he is. Do you got anything last to say? Jesus. And by the way, people, this is right out of the comments from Danny Jones. This is right out of the comments, right? This is from Dead Guy Euripides, right? But the sentiment, the voice is right out of the comments. I saw this one. It's there. Oh, man. This guy's trying to trick me. Did you get the feeling that Dionysus was trying to trick you? Dionysus, are you trying to trick us? Poiontisos I say thelo, technais imais. By means of my skill, if I want, I can save you. I can bring you salvation. Is that what you're looking for? Yeah. The crack in your faith is the satanic origin of your religion. Thank you for coming tonight. Hail Satan.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shell. Magic even stronger than the drugs to sell. Are the songs, the magic fleece. Darkness through dreams. An animal skin with the song of the queen. Written there with magic ink. Guarded by a dragon in the grave of Mars on the east side of the Black Sea. Dragon venom from the god with horns. I am being ionic. Watch the image. Jude's letters in Greek. Cornucopia, Ouroboros, Cleo, Medea, and Bacchus. The dragon venom will knock him back. Phase interferometry. Traces floating. Crazy eyes. Drinking purple mead and whiskey. With Lady Medea. Straight out of Babylon. Venus with a penis. Gold horns of Alexander. Hit you with the Mandelbrot set on the DMT. Way up the elemental P's. Slang, what words will it mean? Dragon venom of darkest dreams.